We're at Toronto Veg Fest enjoying a very delicious bunners. This is the most amazing thing your lips will ever taste.
And I'm enjoying these chicken dumplings from Yam-Traps, which is, as far as I know, North America's only vegan butcher. And they're delightful.
My favorite part of Veg Fest is actually being able to be around like-minded people that actually eat wonderful vegan food, and of course probably eating every vegan dessert I can get my hands on while I'm here.
Wilbur was a market weight pig. He was about 250 pounds. He was being transported to the local federally inspected slaughterhouse. The trailer carrying him crashed. I had just been grocery shopping and I had some vegan yogurt in the back of my car, so I pulled over and tried to coax Wilbur into the back of my blue Subaru. It actually worked. All 250 pounds of him climbed in, and I fled from the scene and was so happy that I was able to rescue him. And Wilbur became a real, almost a spokesperson for pigs everywhere. His story became really quite well known. And he was a great talker, and I think when he was talking to people, he was regaling them with the story of his rescue.
It's a way for people to come and say, okay, sample it. You know, there are food samples, there are, you know, the speakers, there's cooking demos, there's all sorts of ways that you can get better acquainted with what it means to you know, be vegan.
My name is Matt Noble. I am the founder of the Toronto Vegetarian Food Bank. The reason that we formed January of this year, 2015, is because if you are vegetarian or vegan and you use the food banks in Toronto, maybe around 25% of what's available at food banks is vegetarian, maybe 10 to 0% is vegan friendly. So there's a big void, kind of lack of cultural equity in the food bank system. So we're here to address that and just help the vegan and veg people out, and people who want to transition but can't because they're dependent on food banks that don't allow them to have the type of food that would allow them to go veg.
Is it delicious? Best corn you've ever had?
And Wishing Well is a farmed animal sanctuary. We rescue animals. We have a volunteer base, and our goal is to grow and rescue more animals.
Animal Justice is the only animal law charity in Canada. It's made up of lawyers and law students, and primarily we try to push for better laws in this country, protecting animals and protecting animal welfare. And secondly, we also try to promote the enforcement of the laws that currently exist.
The camaraderie, the fact that we are with so many like-minded people, wanting to do good, wanting to change the world, and coming together to feast on amazing food.
But I love the speakers, and I love the panels, and listening to the activists, and listening to, like my friend here says, like-minded people. This is just a compassionate place where you can wander around and just soak up the love.
When I met him, he was still eating turkey and that, and I said, oh, I never eat none of that stuff. And he, well, if he'd wanted to eat meat, it wouldn't have mattered to me, but I wouldn't have liked it much. And he said, well, I want to become a vegetarian. I said, well, I'll marry you then, for sure.
Hi there, I'm celebrating almost my 1-year anniversary as being a vegetarian. I originally stopped eating meat for animal rights purposes, but in the process I also stopped over 1 year taking 5 prescription medications and lost 10 pounds. Can't say anything bad about that.
Where thousands of vegans have gathered to learn about advocacy, wonderful vegan food, animal rights issues, and how we can continue to change the world with compassionate living and kindness.